Well, good evening, guys. This is Marlon, and I'm back in our West Tennessee wood yard tonight. Welcome back to our wood yard where all things happen that are good, and a place that I wished I lived at because I enjoy it so much down here. And today's one of them days, and I'm down here by myself. Jenny had to go deliver some wood. I have been on the knuckle boom all day long. We've been cutting out big logs, veneer logs, and getting ready to make another shipment. And I got a truck coming in a little bit. I don't know what time it is now, but he thought it'd be shortly after 6. I gotta load him for Wisconsin, and then I got another truck coming in at 9 or 10 o'clock tonight, and I'm just gonna hang out down here. And man, I need to build a fire, I guess. Sit by the fire, wait on the next truck, I guess. I don't know. We'll do something. But I'm down here all by my lonesome. Me and Creed are down here. Hey, Creed, come here. So those are some of the chunks that we cut off of the logs. Kind of trying to clean the logs up, cut them to the right length today. There's some of them. Well, I hear a Jake brake. Listen to that. Y'all hear that? The truck coming into... No! I believe that truck's coming into my wood yard. There's a truck. I do believe... Here comes the truck. Look at that, guys. Well, that means my video is going to be over for now. So, maybe we can talk a little bit while he gets ready. Man, I love this. It's the fun part about it. It gets me every time. By the time I get tired and wonder sometimes whether it's worth all the bother doing all this log jockeying and stuff, and then I don't know, it's enjoyable. I'll let you look at the truck as it comes around the corner here, but we'll probably turn the lights on in the tractor and keep splitting while I'm waiting on the next truck. Maybe, hopefully I don't cut my fingers off. Look at that beautiful old truck. There you go. Check that out. Alright, now back to my ugly face. Alright. So, you're not sure about that dog over there. But, anyway, I'm gonna move you over here so you don't think I'm videoing him. Anyway, so yeah, another late night for us, but it was a good night. And, anyway, so this morning, I'm gonna talk a little bit about something. This morning, I saw a post. I was scrolling through Facebook and I saw this post, and it said, and I thought, and I went back and I checked it. I think it was on Real Firewood Sellers, except Dimitri. I don't know who Dimitri is. Don't know. Don't care. Guess he's a firewood guy. And anyway, I saw a post that said, "All right, guys." He said he saw a fella yesterday boasting about he could split a full cord in 40 minutes with this axis. And I got looking and I think, oh, he's talking about me. I look interesting. He's like, so this fellow is boasting about splitting a full cord in 40 minutes on the Eastonmade axis paired with that hopper in feed, that feeder hopper thing. I was like, okay. He's like more Jake brakes. Yeah, I like to say I'm out trucking, but you see me jump, my heart jumps every time I hear a Jake brake. Yeah, all right, whatever. I'm trying not to be a truck driver right now. I'm trying to just be a a wood yard, a wood hound. So anyway, be that as it may. So he says, okay, I see this guy on Facebook bragging about, and he was talking about me doing a full cord in 40 minutes on the axis paired with that machine there, the hopper. He said, some of you guys, he said, y'all need to change your business mode. All right? Change my business mode, okay? He said, I can produce 4 full cords an hour with my Woodbine. I forget, CRD something 20 Woodbine. I know exactly what processor he's got. He's like, I can do 4 an hour. I only paid $50,000 for my machine. He assumed that this is a $50,000 setup right here. It is not. This setup here, you can comes out to about $31,500 maybe. So, but he says this is a $50,000 setup. In other words, this is a waste of money right here, when you could just go get a wood processor, a Woodbine at that, for $50,000. He said, I can produce 4 cords an hour, and you're bragging about producing 1 in 40 minutes. Well, that may be true, but you know what? That guy needs to think a little bigger. He's thinking of only firewood. Number one, I guarantee you the wood that's coming out of his Woodbine is not hand sorted, high grade, premium firewood like something that comes off a machine like this. And I'm getting, till I bundle everything, and all this is going to bundle wood right here. Till I bundle it, I'm looking at close to $600, $650 plus a cord. All right, after I sell the bundles, and I'm selling a lot of bundles. So okay, so there we go. I mean, his machine's not going to produce the kind of clean wood that I need for bundles. I doubt it. He's like, he said, y'all need to change your business mode. I just buy logs that come in, you know. And he's like, it's just your money ahead, just processing. But what he doesn't know, he doesn't know me. He doesn't know my wood yard. He doesn't know that I do this right here. See all those logs right there? Look at them beautiful processor poles. There's another big stack of them. He also doesn't realize that I wheel and deal in veneer logs. Look at them big logs. He also doesn't know that I get free rounds cutoffs that come off these that are way too big, would never fit on a wood processor. I'm not paying for them. And being it's not tree service wood, you see the beautiful, here, look, this is my product. Look at that wood. Look how pretty that wood is. So it's not just tree service wood. It's high quality log ends that come off veneer logs. So he wants me to change my business mode. The other thing he needs to realize is he's trying to compare apples to apples, but you're talking about comparing apples to, I don't know what. There's not even a comparison. I mean, I told him you would have to sell, in order to bring what one load of veneer logs brings, you'd probably have to sell about 60, 70, 80 cords of your cheap wood that comes off the processor that you can produce 4 cords, full cords an hour, to even match what I get on one load of veneer logs. So, number one, I mean, he's kind of, bashing me for how I do business. Doesn't realize that I'm not paying for those ends that come off them logs, because it's just cutoffs. I got beautiful wood. You can't put rounds like that in a wood processor. It wouldn't work. He doesn't know I have a whole yard full of wood processor wood. He doesn't know I have a 24D sitting over here that can produce pretty much 3 cords an hour. For 24D, comes in around, conveyor, all the wedges, maybe 37,000. So I'm still, I still don't have a $50,000 machine. He doesn't know that I've been around wood processors. I know what wood processors can do. I owned a Multitech wood processor one point in time, and I'm going to have another processor sooner than later. So, I don't know, man. Some people's alligator mouths just overload their jaybird asses, and that's just what it all boils down to, I guess. So no, I'm not going to change my business mode. This Eastonmade axis has its place in the wood yard with that in-feed conveyor. My brand new tractors have a place in the wood yard. I bought them to use. My 24D has a place in the wood yard. I bought it to use. When I get a wood processor in here, I mean, I'll have it to use, you know. So, you got to start small, and I would highly recommend anybody starting out in this business to not go out and their first machine be a $50,000 wood processor, or, you know, even an Evo. I really wouldn't recommend that as a first-time machine. Go get an Axis. You don't need an in-feed conveyor. Just get an Axis for $17,500 with the conveyor. I think it's 17, maybe it's 16,000. I'm not sure. 16.5, it's 13.5. Might be 16.5. 17 with shipping and everything. I would recommend starting out there. So yeah, I'm just trying to understand where he's coming off talking like that, saying y'all need to change your business mode. You need to be like me. I produce 4 cords an hour with a wood processor. Well, some people don't even have a tractor to process wood. You know, start out small. Get a 1222 Eastonmade or a smaller Wolf Ridge, you know, or whatever machine you want. You don't have to get a wood processor. That's bad advice. I say what he said is bad advice. I don't even know what his name was. Some Country Firewood or Camp Hill Firewood. I don't know who it was. But I would just challenge somebody like him to just, like, you know, you're going to try to say that what I'm doing is stupid, pretty much. Change your business mode. And then when you can talk to me about how to buy veneer grade logs, then I'll go head to head with you, and we'll have a civil discussion on how I need to change my business modes. So I don't know if that made sense to you, but y'all can go on Firewood Sellers Except Dimitri, and you can see what he wrote. He probably didn't mean, you know, if I approached him, you know, about it or said something, you know, he probably just like, well, I didn't mean it that way, and I figure that's probably what it was. But if you it all boils down to, it's just kind of an ignorant thing to say. You know, this machine is just capable of producing a different product than a firewood processor is. So hey, that's long and short of it. And it is what it is. So I'm not going to be changing my business mode anytime soon. I love my 24D. I love my Axis. And I love the in-feed conveyor from Eastonmade. Thank you again to Eastonmade for donating that to my channel. Thank you very much. It is a huge help. And I think everybody should get one if you can afford one. And as far as buying and selling logs, I'm not going to change my business mode on that either. It's working for me. I get beautiful rounds that are cut off that go into premium firewood that I would not be able to use a wood processor for. If I want a wood processor, I'll go buy a wood processor. If I want a wood processor, I'll get one whenever I want one. And when I get one, I got some beautiful logs to run through the wood processor. So hey, it's just simple as that. So yeah, I won't be changing no business mode around here at Twin Rivers Wood Products. So thank you very much. And anyway, well, this guy has just about got his truck ready, so I'm gonna go load him. We'll catch y'all next video.